Good morning, everybody. So today's subject is going to be free will. I guess you could maybe say it's the devil on one side and the angel on one side, and perhaps the free will is the devil part of it, and maybe the angel on the other side is your source, spirit, guide. I'm not sure. We'll get into that in more detail. But my understanding of how things work is that planet Earth was basically a petri dish, and Source said, I want to see what a planet of beings that have free will can do. What will happen if they have free will? Will they take care of their own and thrive, or what? And so I've mentioned this before, and again, it also goes along with the science aspect and creator aspect, evolution and creation. That several things were planted on Earth and they didn't grow into anything to the point of having free will. So creator said, let's try it again, put something else in and see what it evolves into. Didn't work, and he had to do that several times until humans came about. And then he realized, or she or it or whatever you want to call God, source, creator, the universe, that energetic being that we have, they said, okay, humans have free will, leave them alone, let's see what happens. So free will allows us to decide for ourselves what we want to have for dinner. Are we going to have pizza or are we going to have salad? It allows us to decide, are we going to buy a ranch home or are we going to buy a two-story? Where are we going to live? That's our free will. We get to decide all the different aspects of our life. It's a wonderful thing when you really, really think about it. It also allows us, and I say us, meaning me included, it allows us to drink and drive and perhaps get a DUI. It allows us to decide that we want to have unprotected sex and get someone pregnant, get pregnant, catch a sexually transmitted disease. Our free will allowed us to not use protection versus perhaps that angel on the side of the one shoulder that was going, don't do that. You don't want to do that. And your free will said, fuck off, basically. Our free will has created what we have right now on Earth. So a lot of people want to point fingers at everybody else and say, it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault. But our free will allowed us to not listen to somebody that was trying to give good advice, and we decided that we knew better. That was our free will aspect of being able to do that. Our free will perhaps allowed us to watch pornography when maybe there were women or underage children being used in the sexual trade, and we didn't even think about that. I mean, that was our free will that allowed that to happen. Our free will also maybe didn't study things about what was going on behind the scenes that allowed us to just kind of let people that maybe did not have our best interest in mind continue doing what they were doing because we decided we wanted to go a different direction. So hopefully you can see how our free will maybe has not been to our best benefit. Although Source has allowed that to happen, we have also allowed that to happen. We have allowed things in our life that have not been for our best good. So I think the thing that I want to say is, if you find yourself wanting to point fingers at somebody else for anything going on, you should really think about looking at the devil on the shoulder called free will and see how you have added to things and the negativity of what's going on in the world, and think about how maybe if you'd done things differently. I mean, we all know that's all about how the lessons are, but I think again, a lot of people don't want to take responsibility for anything that's going on. They like to point the finger, they like to blame other people, and they don't want to take responsibility for things that they've done where their free will was allowed to do its own thing. So I don't know. That's all I want to say about free will. I'm sure there's more about it, but that's been on my mind lately. I'm interested in any comments if you have them, and I hope you have a great day. Great day. Bye.